Hello everybody, look what came leaked yesterday. It is my sewing subscription box, the Sewscription box, Think Pink from Beyond the Pink Door. I subscribe to this monthly, I pay my own money for it, and I just like to unbox it with you because I want to share the joy. Now I have been receiving this box, this is my 5th box, so I've been subscribing for 5 months. And what I love the most about the Sewscription box is the surprise and the anticipation. And I've made some beautiful garments from it. I've got a playlist, I'll link it below, of everything that I've made with the fabric in the box. I've only had one fabric that I decided not to sew up, and that was from last month's Sewscription box. It's this beautiful white fabric. You've probably seen it all over YouTube. And I chose not to make this up because it's a medium weight fabric and it's sheer. So I would only feel comfortable wearing it if I had a camisole underneath it. And I think I would get very limited use out of this. Now my friend Izzy from Dizzy Quilts and Sews had a remnant of this left over and she was debating what to make with it. So I texted her and asked, would you like to make a trade for me? So I'm going to be sending Izzy my fabric and she is going to send me a custom made mug rug for my tea time. So there's no problem with it. It just, I would get limited use out of something so beautiful, and I decided I would make a trade instead of making it up. Now, there's been a chat about this as I opened the package up. There've been a couple of fabrics that I received I wasn't sure of, and one of them I was not sure that I would like, and that has turned into one of my favorite makes. And that was this fabric that kind of looked like quilting pieces, and I wasn't sure how that would show on a garment, but I loved when I saw Andrea's made up, and then when I made my river curve dress out of it. Oh, I love that. Now I will insert a picture somewhere of me wearing it. The other fabric that I was not familiar sewing with and took a little bit of time to decide what to make was a viscose jersey. I've never sewn with viscose jersey, and I made the Nico top in it, and that is the perfect fabric for the Nico top. I don't think I would have tried a viscose jersey had I not subscribed to the box. So this is the box, and the box size has recently changed. The contents and the amount of what you receive for your money didn't change. It's just using less packing material, which I am all for. So it's this beautiful custom box, and it's sealed with a sticker that says enjoy the little things. And I am going to be reusing these boxes as packaging. I feel like I don't need any wrapping paper with a box this beautiful. And so I have been putting them aside in a space in my storage room off of the sewing room, and I am going to reuse them at Christmas time. So very carefully opening this because I do plan to reuse it. And here it is. And before I open this, I want to tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing the cuff top by the Assembly line. This is made in a Robert Kaufman cotton lawn. I really do love this top. It's very easy to wear. I think I did extend the length a little bit, but I'm gonna link below the video where I talk about this make. It is a firm favorite. I've made 2 cuff tops, and if I weren't always running to the next shiny thing, I really do think that I would make another one. Ooh, so this is promising. This is how it arrives. I do love purple. So you get a card, and it says fall breeze, autumn leaves. I think I have a little bit of a guess of the fabric, judging by weight. We'll see if I'm correct. So yes, I am correct. but I'll tell you when I pull it out. So there is a QR code on the back of this. And there's an ebook, and that's fun. You get to see different makes, hear Andrea's thoughts behind the fabric. And this is October Sewscription Box 21, Fall Breeze, Autumn Leaves. That's the little card. And I do save these cards in case I want to go back and look at the ebook. And it has a sticker that matches. So much attention to detail. Now, these are always so firmly packaged to keep them tidy on the journey. I have to tear the paper. And I've got a little peek of my thread. All right, so let's see what we have. This will give you a hint. I've got some Gutermann thread and this blue, kind of a gray slatish blue, and may be the best description of it. Some Microtex needles, sizes 60 through 80. Microtex needles are great for sewing viscose rayon. So that will give you a clue as to what's in the box. And the sweet treat is Flumps. It feels like a marshmallow. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this until the grandchildren are here and have hot chocolate, and I will divide this amongst the 4 of them as marshmallow for their hot chocolate. And there's a little gift. Got a tag, it says with love. This precious little bag, which is something that can be reused. Oh, it's a sachet, lavender. So this is going in my pajama drawer. Maybe it'll help me sleep. I do suffer from insomnia. And the fabric, what we've been waiting on. This is so beautiful. Look at this. I really do like this. So I'm be interested to read more about this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you on pause, and I'm gonna go read the ebook, and I'm gonna come back and I'll tell you more about the fabric and my ideas for what I'd like to make with this. Well, I am back from taking a look at the ebook, and I have to say I'm very excited about this month's box. I have 2.5 meters of viscose, and it is 60 inches wide, so that's gonna give me a lot of options of what I could sew with this fabric. I did have some predisposition of what I wanted to sew based on a couple of patterns I recently ordered and have printed. The Pattern Emporium Be Mine top, I am hot to sew that. I need to sew that soon because it's long sleeve, because we don't have cool weather that lasts very long here in South Carolina. But I love that shirt. I want to make that shirt. The other pattern I'm hot to sew is the Aria from Chalk and Notch. I bought the women's version and the girls version of that pattern. So I could make a mini me and me version using this fabric. But I have to say, when I subscribed to the Think Pink subscription box, I told myself this was going to be a treat for me. And as much as I could, I wanted the fabric to be something for me. I do sew a lot for my family, which I enjoy. I really do like sewing for them, but I also enjoy sewing for myself. And with this fabric being such a good color for me, I want to turn this into something for me. So this is likely to become a dress. It's 60 inches wide, so that'll open up the possibilities, even though I only have 2.5 meters. I think there are several patterns that will work. And I'm leaning towards trying a pattern that I have either not sewn in a while or I've purchased and printed but have not gotten around to sewing. I love this fabric and I'm looking forward to sewing it. The other benefit to the Sewscription box is the ebook and the accompanying video. So there was a lot of information in this ebook on what viscose is, how to care for it, and how to sew it successfully. Different types of viscose. It was very informative, and I find that I like getting this information while I'm getting the type of fabric, because I'm not necessarily going to go look it up later, no matter what my intentions are. The Microtex needles that we received in the box are perfect for this type of fabric. Microtex needles are sharp, and so you're not going to get the snags, the runs, or, you know, when you get that bumpy bit because it kind of snags and pulls. Microtex needles are your friend for that. And I wanted to give a little public service announcement about your automatic needle threader. You may want to use a smaller size needle when you're sewing with viscose. And with your automatic needle threader on your sewing machine, you should never try to use it on a needle smaller than a 75. So 75, 80, 90 on up, those are perfect for your automatic needle threader. But a 70, the 65, the 60, you may be able to get it work once or twice, but then you're going to end up breaking it. And you can ask me how I know. I was very confident that my special sewing skills, this is years ago, I was able to make it work when I was sewing lace together. I was joining lace for a christening gown. Well, I know better now. Having worked in a sewing studio and talking with the technicians, there's a tiny little wire that needs to pass through the eye of the needle and pull the thread through. This is across all brands, that wire can only be so big to do the job, and it's just not going to hold up on those smaller eye needles. So you're better off threading those by hand, or if you have another needle threader, than trying to use your automatic threader, because that's just going to wind up being a trip to the service department. And probably while you're waiting to get it serviced, lots of threading by eye and hand anyway. Let me know what you think I should make with this. I'm really leaning towards a dress, though I may decide to do a matching outfit with my little mini me. I think I could get a top for myself and a dress in a size 4T. But we'll see. I'm gonna have fun pouring through my patterns and making a decision of what I'm gonna make. I have a playlist for all my Think Pink Sewscription box, and if you're looking for inspiration, this is what YouTube thinks you'd like to see next.